found it.
There you go.
No, wrong one.
You're on your YouTube channel as well.
Doesn't epilogue mean pre?
No, the actual word. The
Yep.
word.
I'm going.
Mm-hmm.
We're reading. And she's got questions.
Good luck. Farewell.
Debbie H says, I love the Lopper Chopper, but using a small one for a small project is easy to do than having to work with such a large paper cutter.
Yeah.
Deborah H says, mine is very old and just has metal bars. You have to be really careful to hold the paper still always down as you cut. Yes, I have thought about trading it in as well. Lee says, good evening from Crestmead, off to Sovereign Hill tomorrow.
Dear me, go Lee. Travel Lee. Okay, right. Okay, I think we might have enough squares by the end of this one. I'm pretty sure we will. Also, just a heads up, I think I cut them one too big. Yeah, 1/4 inch too big. Right. 1/2 by 1/2 squares are not easy to do. Oh, there we go. Right. I think we've cut enough squares. I'm pretty sure we have. Alright, so we're just going to come in. Move this one away. Move this one away. I think we're going to keep... It's... God, I'm going to have jumper and jeans on in summer. Jeez, me.
Your comments must be loading faster than mine.
Oh, mate. Well, it's cold where it is. No, thank you. We will stay in the heat. I'm finally warm. Right.
Won't last forever.
Okay. Negator over to my frontways on my diagonal.
You have to think about that.
I did have to think about that. And you can laugh at me for all you want. But you're related to me by blood. And I haven't cut these straight. That's okay. We will be able to hide it.
Lee Hinkson, that's Ballarat. Only time to go is summer.
Mm-hmm.
Aren't we still kind of in summer?
You know, I was thinking the exact same thing. We're in summer.
And it's cold.
Which means you should not be wearing jeans.
What are you wearing on?
Shorts. Oh, I love wearing shorts. I don't own many, but I do like wearing them. Right. So we're just coming in and we're paper piecing our lovely pattern. I'm trying to make sure we don't get any doubles. We do have a few more macaroons. Macaroons. Right, and then... Oh no, can you take down the instruction, please?
Oh, whoopsie.
No.
What instruction would you like now, Nanny?
Give me a minute. And no, not that is instruction.
You know something like that? I was just seeing if you'd noticed.
I would.
The clicking sound in the background.
You know, like that would be pretty noticeable. Hey? Okay. So we're gonna paper piece bit over there done. And then what we're gonna come and do is I was hoping to find those trim removals first. Got things overlapping the studio. Okay. Trimmer. We're gonna do our photo mat next. And because it's a double, we need that's quite pretty on that side. Oh no. It's pretty, Noe. It's pretty. Kind of. We could cut out the border bit there and use it coming out. But if I do this correctly, actually... I wonder how big is it before it hits the border piece? Ah, smart move. So we can really use that one. That's a bit too small, hey? And then... Oh, shivers. Yep. Oh, we'll use this one and put that one back. And then we'll use this one here and maybe that one. Well, that looks a bit better, doesn't it? Woo! Looks loads better. Right, now. Yeah, see, we got like 4 inches before that. So what we could actually do is we could cut this down to 6 by 4 1/4. And this might be a great way to use blurry photos. Noah.
Lee said it feels like 8 degrees.
Yeah, I got that way ago. Yeah, Noah, come over here. I have a job for you. Instead of doodling. Oh, hello, Caramel.
Are we picking a random photo?
We're picking a random...
We might as
a random 3.
How about we put these under and we do a...
Yeah, you go and pick the random 3. It has to be girly. And they will have to match.
I'm picking
3 photos.
Okay, you're gonna love these photos.
Oh my gosh. I did not expect you to pick them so quick. No!
No, but...
Okay, yep. Okay, this would work because it's blurry. This is okay. We can hide this because it's blurry. We need another 2 other photos.
Don't you like?
No!
Okay.
I need to start reconsidering what's going to be done with the photos I take.
No.
My mum's scrapbooking thing. I take selfies all the time. I just don't let anyone see them.
That is.
That doesn't match this one, does it? All the paper range. You cannot use a pop-up Milton photo.
Okay.
No.
Give me 4 minutes. I have to.
Really? I have to give you 4 minutes?
You know how many photos there are?
Okay, so we've got 3 4x6 bits out of this, which I will be showing you what we're going to be doing with those. Once I have 2 other blurry photos, I also need another one after that as well. So I need 4, but I need one of them to be... But I need one to be non-blurry. No, that does not match. But it is the same month.
What about this?
Oh, yeah, we could do a whole page of Amelia.
Okay,
Find some other blurry ones of Emil's. Okay, right. 4 1/4. Oh no, we'll do 6 1/4 this way, or else we won't have enough room on the other way. So 6 1/4 by 4 1/4 out of our other piece of white smooth. And then with our purple ones, we're going to come in. We're going to cut the barcode off our one piece, and this ends up being...
Okay, I don't know which to choose between these 2.
4 1/2
I'll show you.
by 6. Oh, that works out perfectly, because we're going to cut this into a triangle now.
You're cutting it 4 1/2 by 6 of what paper?
Paper 1.
How many of them?
Just one, and then you cut them into 2 triangles.
Cut paper 1.
And then,
Wait, was it paper 1 or 4?
don't worry about it. We don't need the instructions. Just find the photos.
I got the photo. I got 3, but you might have to pick between 2 of them because they're the same, but just different facial expressions.
Okay.
So we've got this one.
Hit me. Okay, yep, we've got that one. Yep.
So we got.
That'll work. We've got to use 4 photos anyway. It looks excellent. Our mum is going to be so mad with us. We're going to use this one. It's our main, probably.
I found some of the photos in there, and I'm thinking some of these I could probably get kicked out for using.
You are not. They are all beautiful photos.
Yes, one of Missy eating a doll.
Well, it's hard to come by a photo of a cat in this house. And we own 2. It's not like we can't, like, you know, recognize them as the cat things. Okay, so. Okay, so we've got that one there. And then, of course. And all of that, our squares have been modelled up, but that's okay. So we might move this one back over to this way. And then, oh, I didn't really think about this, did I? That's okay.
No, I don't think we usually think about these classes.
Okay, we're not going to be using the blurry one, but that's okay. We're going to be using these 2 because the facial expression is important to me. And then, where's Mom's scissors?
One craft had scissors.
Marie's cat tried eating a reindeer ornament.
Oh. Actually, we have a video of Missy for 4 minutes straight contemplating.
Yeah, well, Mum was supposed to be helping us do the decorations on the bauble tree, on the just on the Christmas tree in general. She spent 4 minutes videoing the cat.
Sitting there, looking at an ornament,
contemplating to attack it. And it's kind of like, okay, cool beans.
Here, Missy has not changed.
Glad to note. By the way, we are completely fine by our seat of our pants tonight. So, it should be fun. Right. So we've got that there. Just going to join up to either that one or maybe one. It depends. We'll see. Both cubes there, and then our spare cubes were over here, weren't they? Yes, we could come in like a few. Just remembering that that's a neat block there.
God, it looks so.
And then I know it looks beautiful. Thank you, Noah. This is our page done for the night. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, obviously.
Obvi.
Don't have to say that again.
Really? You don't like that? Okay, right. So we're going to cut these down. Our lovely photo. We're going to cut it down to 3 3/4. By, what's this see? No. 4 and no 5. 3 3/4 by 5. And that's just because that's what matches my photo. You guys can do something else because you'll see how this is going to go with the flowers overlapping in a second. The main thing is the width. It needs to be 3 3/4 to fit in the border of the flowers. Five just matches both of my photos nicely, and it makes it a kind of a round measurement for me to work with. Right. So what we're going to come and do now is we're just going to come in here. Okay, and then right. So just so they can see how this is going to look, so we're just going to come in, cut this bit out. Yeah, I'm giving myself a bit of a wide berth. There we go. And I do like that gap bit that we've got going there. Kind of makes it seem a bit more like pop outy, I guess. Oh, that's okay.
Sorry, yeah. Mum isn't teaching tonight, but Nanny has taken replacement.
You got replacement teacher tonight? Substitute?
Yeah, you sorry.
Sobbing? Well, as a substitute teacher, I
Are we last
say,
Is it sure?
no. No, 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 no. Please do not ever call me Miss Retro again. I am Naomi.
Blue ones aren't Naomi.
How not to cut your fingers off with a Dr. Chocolate. No, I'm kidding. How to, I don't know, do a double of our springtime tea party range and our new Alice color cards. Currently just using these border bits because I do like these floral border bits, but I just normally don't fussy cut them as fussy cutting and I ain't friends, so I avoid it at all costs in general. And shoot, we've nearly been going for an hour. We're barely in close. Right. We are going to do this stick and regime super fast. That's the dishwasher. I know every time it goes off, I feel like someone's placed their, yeah, it feels like the smoke alarm's going off. It sounds very similar. And it's like, no. No, no. It's... So I'm just going to put this one noticeably lower than the other one. So, oh, you reckon noticeably, actually, I'm going to go a little bit higher. And then this is just so that Amelia's eye actually leads to that photo. And then right. Let's come over and do this page real quick, and then we'll do the stick-in. So let's get our bits and pieces back to where they were. Okay, so we have to get those three. So that's going to sit there. Nice and neatly. And we're going to switch out the macaroons for a teal and the top macaroons for one of those. And then I might come and do let's put that one. So I'm just trying to like line them up with the squares we've already got, and then color collect this amazing invention to fill our page in. Stick that one there. with the key as the stirrer. Now that's pretty cool. And then we have some cord. Oh, that's nice. I believe that's a cat at the front door. No, you'll have to go. What do you think, that one there? And then we also have sequins. That's cool. Tiny little cupcake, and Mum left a teacup handle again. Teacup handle coming out of that photo. We will have to come in and I think colour our title. So if anyone wants to put up some colour suggestions, I am looking for some currently. Look, Mum has even tinier squares. Looks cute. Some of Mum's really tiny squares from yesterday. Nope. Actually. Yep, okay. Bit. I don't think we need any more colour cuts. We probably will use the sequins out of that. And then out of our paper, piece number 1, we want to come in and tear our little bit off there. Come on and tear another bit. I do like the white edge. How does that look? How does everyone think about that? It's got a nice follow through. And all you really have to do is stick our title down. Lavender, maybe. Yeah. I reckon lavender. And then I want to do stenciling. But I don't know if I should. Because I have an idea for the background. Well, not just the background, but we'll do it after everything's stuck. Right, so let's remove those 3 bits there. And let's get sticking. So we're going to start off with this page because it's a lot simpler than that page. Not gonna lie. It's fairly simple compared to that page. So what we're going to come and do is we're actually going to grab our foam tape. And what we want is we want these two bits to be on foam.
My Facebook just crashed.
Oh, okay. Do you want to go for a shower?
Yeah.
Okay, here you go.
I'm sorry if I can't read your comments, and it's just not particularly loading.
Our internet's kind of having a few connections. It must have cloud cover or something.
I hope for the next class we won't.
Go for it. Excellent. And thank you, Marie. And thank you for your color suggestions. I definitely think the lavender, and maybe we could even do like dark pink flicks. Maybe. It depends. How we're feeling. So that's one done. Now we're going to put all this bit down here. I should warn you though, the stenciling that I'm going to do is actually not going to be messy stenciling. It's going to be quite neat considering my usual methods. Oh, I do like this tape size. Did you see how big this tape is now? It's huge. It's like 2 runs and done.
What size is it?
But no, I like it.
Probably own a roll yourself.
Nope. I only own 6mm. I don't trust myself with anything bigger. Right, so we're just coming in and we're making sure our border is nice and even around these edges. Or even looking to yourselves, don't get me wrong. Whether or not it's actually even. Doesn't really matter. Right, we're just coming to add another layer of tape, and that's just to, we're going to come and burnish this bit, and that's just to make sure that our layers don't fall off. And then where's our... So we're just going to peel off our top bits here, not the whole thing, just the top bit, and get this sitting right. Once we've got this sitting right, we'll be able to take off the rest of the tape. Get it into the right position. So we've got the inside one now done. So let's do the outside one. I know that was a bit backwards. Come in. This merely is just a bit of the character. Right, so we're gonna come in. No, we'll stick that one down to glue. Oh dear. Right, and this one here's the outside one, so we're gonna stick this one down fully. So first we're gonna stick our floral piece on. And the position we want just looks quite nice. I want to make sure I keep the cupcakes and everyone knows what she's eating, or else it looks like she's been a bit of a stinky poo bum at lunch, which don't get me wrong, she normally is anyway, but you know, we like to lead you into a false sense of security about that one.
She's totally an angel.
Yep, 100% an angel. Nothing at all naughty about her. Right, and then we're going to come and stick these ones down. Yes, I am liking this big tape. Makes things so much easier. Honestly, I wonder where Mum hid it from me. So we're sticking this one down. So it goes down and... Oh, now I know why she hid it from me. It's not exactly forgiving. It's okay. We're going to come and cover that one back up. So we want to make sure it's straight. Right there, but we're just putting it a little bit under. And this will hide if it is a little bit crooked, the top one. So then what we're going to come and do... Put this one down, and then we're going to come peel these bits. And that's that. Now we're going to come in with our dimensional magic. Put some glue around the handle bit. Slide him into place. So we're just doing that one just a little bit off center so it doesn't look too out of joint, too out of place. Like we'll just put it there. It looks quite natural. And then we are going to come in with our 12mm though this time round with these squares. And the reason why we didn't tape this bit here is so then we could slide our bit into there. And you'll also see when we come to the stenciling in a second. Okay, there we go. Okay, that one. And then I'm just going to come back in with our 12mm real quick. Oh no, that's the other roll. Goodness me, I've got tape everywhere. Oh well. I'm just going to slide. Interesting. Okay. Slide this piece in underneath. There we go. And I'm going to grab my tape. I'm going to tape the bunny's body but glue his ears. It's going to give me some bit of reinsurance. Nor is there pins on those on the desk still? Actually, don't worry. I'll use it directly from Andrew's bottle. I hear this bottle is quite hard to use. Oh, it is. Okay, ready to go. Not to worry. Stick that one down, and then we're just going to come in. Do the wear all first. And we're just putting glue in the center because it'll spread nicely. And then where's our foam? Our little rabbit's feet are off the foamed bit. So we're just going to come in. I'm doing this because our page will most likely get a little bit of wear and tear on it due to it being carried in between the shop for the next couple of days. So I just want to make sure it survives the travel stage. Right. And then we're going to do Mad here in foam. There we go. Now, coming over this way. So we're going to do the easy bits first, the outside bits. As this is just going to guarantee that once again it lasts the wear and tear. And stick this one down. I'm going to do a bit on an angle because our squares are crooked, so and we're not going to try and hide that. I've cut them good. It is what it is. That's okay. I can live with not having perfectly cut squares. I have done so many of the time before. And we're also going to foam our little... should we foam it? Yeah, we're going to foam our lantern. It's decided. And then we need that little piece of foam that we had on the other page for the handly bit. There we go. Yeah, so we've got that one. Now, we're going to remove our photo bits and our color cuts. Also, stick them there, and then we're going to come in and stick our squares down. And I believe we're going to start from the top. And we might get a little... There we go. Make sure the script writing's up the right way. Nope, we're going sideways. And then this one. Yeah. I know the macaroons are sideways. The macaroons are sideways because a few reasons.
Would you like to share those reasons?
Yeah, I'm about to. So we've got them going straight there, so sideways, so it's like a nice, like, makes like a grid without you even knowing. Something fancy there to talk about. And also gives the illusion of direction, especially with Amelia's eyesight, and makes you go down and then more towards the photo. It's been like a trick to get your audience to look where you want them to look, or get the people that look at your stuff.
The viewers.
The viewers, yes, the viewers. I try not to talk too much about art theory because it's quite boring, I find. I studied it for 3 years, felt like eating chaff. Or road.
Tar.
Yeah, tar, that's it. Bitumen. That's what it's called. Just not a pleasant experience having to read about it. So, you know. But when it's useful, like following Amelia's eye direction across the page and then leading it in and through to your other photos as well, even though it's on the right side, it does help. Makes like a little border without you having to use a 1-inch frame again. Because some people are scared of making 1-inch frames. I know that. I am one of those people. I fully understand the feel. And it does slowly wear off through practice. Lots and lots and lots of practice. So we're just coming in. Sticking these bits down. Yeah, that way it is. Right, and I have remembered that I haven't cut the center out of my photo mats yet for this one. I did for the other two while I was cutting them. So there's a little bit of work involved with those ones. Right, so then what we're going to come and do is we're going to remove these. Yeah. Cut the center of this before I forget. Come in, tape the back of our photo. Come in and cut the center out of our white. We've got some glue on our white. Oopsies. We can fix that one. Flip it over so then, and we did flip our white piece over, and that was just because where it is where it is. Okay, It's a bit crooked on that. That's okay. We'll lean into it with the triangles. It's just because we're using because we're using tape thicker than 6mm, and because we cut the hole out of it, the paper's very fragile. So okay. So I'm just going to come in. Get it a little bit off. Just get it like a little bit off noticeably, so then it's quite nice. And what we're going to come and do is I'm going to take this one down. We're going to put tape in between the two and burnish that tape so then it keeps the centers from playing up, stops the centers from playing up. And then we're going to come in, frame tape our photo. Again, playing on that not so straight vibe. There we go, and then I'm gonna come and put some tape on the back of that one. Right. Go. Peel that tape off. Before we stick it down, we need to stick on our flower bits and then add glue to the back of those. So then this sticks the paper behind when we stick it to the background, and then we're going to add a piece of torn paper and then stick it down so it sits nicely in that spot. There. Yeah, right, there we go. So then what we're going to come and do is stick our coffee cups onto foam, yeah, one side, glue on the other. See why in a second, because it's going to straddle the photo.
I'm gonna go put behind the bed.
Okay, yeah. Go, and then we're going to stick on our key. I'm just slowly hiding that a little bit under our purple there of our matte, our photo, and then our cupcakes next. maybe. And then our bunny. And we are going to come in and slide our foam tape underneath that one there. Oh, and we'll have to glue him back down. I just wasn't sure how much room we would have for the foam tape, that's all. Okay, right, so now that that's stuck and we've got all of our paper on there, what we're going to come and do, well, apart from our delight word, which I'm not sure if we need it. Well, we possibly do, we possibly don't. I don't know. I'm going to leave that off for the moment, just because what we're going to come and do now is we're going to grab our light modeling paste and a stencil and a palette knife. So we've got the palette knife and a light modeling paste. This is the one. Right. And I've grabbed my small stencil basket. Sorry, just had to go around to my area to grab it. So we can either, actually no, I'll use that one. So I've got bunnies, which might suit that very well. Yeah, let's go with the cute bunnies because they'll suit my photo very well. Some other type patterns might suit yours, depending on like what age group you got on there, like which family member or friend you've got on your photo. Okay, now we open up the light modeling paste. Oh my gosh, it's super foamy. That's like the best when it comes out like this. That means it's perfect. Right. So we don't want too much. We want a little bit. Probably even less than that. We can possibly try. And now what we're going to come and do .
Look at the page.
Cool.
It's got you.
Who's the person?
Have you seen the photos?
Have you looked at the photos?
Yes. I looked at them when I got in here.
No, night,
We
Mealy.
thought it was funny.
See you in the morning, okay, Bobbin? Right, so we're just going to come in and I'll show you where I've stenciled them on. Some of them aren't going to be fully fledged bunnies. Most of them will be. But nice and controlled because we've already got a lot of stuff on our page. So. And then
Hey Mom, Missy's found her own little hideout. Missy, what you doing?
Mum's come to have a look. Tell me about the photos.
I can't really see. My eyes are a bit
Buddy cake.
fuzzy.
Oh yeah, the one with pink sprinkles. Oh,
That's beautiful, but you know what? We can't get that stencil anymore. You'll have to design a rabbit stencil. You were talking about rabbit cutouts like that the other day.
yeah, I've got them designed. I need you to approve them before we cut them.
You need to wipe that paste off my
I know.
stencil.
I know.
off the stencil,
That
my
is
dada.
beautiful.
And I'm gonna
I
put
think you need some up the
Yeah.
top, maybe there.
That's why I was just having a look. See.
That's
I'm
good.
I'm not lifting it tonight because I'm not going to modeling pasting here. It's going to be like blue tack.
Okay. Come on, you need to go
Don't
to bed.
worry. No one.
Did you just lock the chickens up?
Yeah.
Oh,
dearie
no.
me.
Missy, no.
Oh, get out of the view.
Right, so we're just going to put some up here,
Out
like
of the
suggested
way.
by Mother
Now I
Dearest.
got me.
Rebecca, you're still high.
Come on, you need to go to bed now. Put your bed.
And then one of our bunnies.
She's in bed all the time.
She'll be asleep.
Bit of a moment. Anyway, so there we go. So I'll lift it up to show where our bunnies are. I'm just rubbing the extra on that. Over that. And then, so as you can see, we've got the bunnies on there. Well, you can't really see them right now, but we're going to come in with our lavender, I think. Or with our watercolor, yeah. Our watercolor. So we're just going to grab our watercolors. And then grab our paintbrush. And water our lavender. We might actually need... Ah! No water. Ah! That explains a few problems, doesn't it? 1 minute, people. I wondered why the watercolor wasn't activated. I'm like, this is not going well, is it? No. No water. Explains it, doesn't it? Gosh, I'm a bit nutty. Didn't even pick up there was no water in the water tub. Alright. Let's try that again, shall we? Would you look at that? It's activating a lot quicker. I wonder why. Maybe it's because we've got water in it. Who would have thunk it? Definitely not me. Right. I think someone's at the back door. We'll be fine. Oh no, he's putting Amelia to bed. Noah, can you just make sure that Missy didn't try opening the back door?
She didn't. Missy's right there.
Well, can you have a look at the back door because someone just tried opening it from the back outside?
That door.
That door.
Anyone tried it? You even made that noise.
Yeah.
It's locked. No one can get in.
Okay.
She probably did move it with her nose though.
Yeah. Missy has worked out that if she headbutts things enough, she can open them. Yeah.
Not doors.
Not doors. But if she headbutts things enough, she can open. Or tries eating doors, she can open them. Our cat isn't the smartest. Well, Missy's not shouldn't be classified as a genius. However, in Catland she probably could be because she's opened the linen press multiple times, and unfortunately Maddie doesn't know how to open it or close it, so Missy has locked her in it at least twice
Missy is psycho.
in the last month.
Missy's got brain damage, so we can't bully her.
Missy is Milton's cat to the core.
Although with the doors thing, if she headbutt her door enough, if she headbutts your door enough, hopefully the person inside will open it because I do it. Because when she headbutts it too much, she starts crying.
I don't open it. Saying that I'm quite soulless
Happens.
compared to you. Well, I don't open the door when the cat headbutts my door. I don't like cats in my room. I'm not a pet person. I know I struggle to keep myself alive, so I definitely can't be responsible enough to keep a pet alive. And then, so we're just coming and putting in this purple where we've done the bunnies because they show up when you put the watercolor over top of them. They do have to be touch dry, so I didn't have to heat them tonight for them to be touch dry. But if you're anywhere south of Queensland or New South Wales, like, you know, wherever it is, where it feels like -8, bit of
In a cold area that is not above 24 degrees, it may take longer than us.
Well, if it's below 30 degrees, you're gonna need a heat tool.
Most days we're quite sheltered because at work we have the air conditioner on.
And then when we walk outside, we feel like we've just walked into a sauna. My car still doesn't have aircon, so we can all see how that's going for me, can't we? I felt like I burnt myself when I hopped in and I sat on my car seats today. And they're not leather, they're just normal fabric ones.
Thank you, bit leather. Or else you'd actually burn yourself.
I would have. Now, we've done that, and what we're going to come and do is we're going to leave the watercolours open off to the side, so then they don't get too, like they don't get mouldy on the inside. And then what we're going to come and do is let's see what Mom's got at her desk. She hides a lot of these things from me. I don't know why. I was taught that sharing is caring. So we're just going to come in and use this pink because it matches our pink, and we're going to do love hearts. If you have left these pens sit for a while, you will have to draw for a little bit before they reactivate. Just a heads up, it's a malt mark thing that when you leave your pen sitting for a while, it actually and you sit it up straight like this, it'll actually recede back into your thing so that it doesn't waste ink. Last, in case I mess things up. That's okay, you can do it first. It's just that, like, I didn't think of it before we were just about to stick, and I didn't want to have to rip everything off, do the background, and then put everything back on again, try and get the placement. So it's just an easy way of showing you that, yes, you can do paint in a little bit more of a controlled way after you put in your photos. It also makes it so that it sits nicer in your photos. Thank you, yeah. Feelings, I don't know. I think we did alright tonight as a feeling. We're pretty good. We're going to use these fine liners, the 0.03 one.
Nearly done.
Yeah, we are nearly done. What we're just going to come and do is we're just going to doodle an edge I'm just doing it very loosely. You can see that when the pen hits the water or the modeling paste, you do have to rub it out. You have to get it off the tip pretty much immediately, and when it does hit water, it does bleed a little bit. So just a heads up. It's okay because we're doing it nice and loose, but if you're doing something specific with these markers, you definitely don't want it to hit any wet mediums. And if you do, you want to dry your tip as quickly as possible. You can just use a piece of paper towel, and only for a few seconds because you don't want to use all your pen ink by fixing your pen. Trust me, I've done that before. So like for example, piece of paper towel, point A, your tip, you just roll it. There you go. And once it comes out fully clear, that means that you've got nothing on it. Oh, thank you. Interesting and enjoyable. Well, there you go. So we've got that one. And then I do think we need a few sequins. It'll be quick, I promise.
My comments loaded.
Oh, yeah, comments loaded.
Karen H said it's been able to be fascinating watching you put this page together, Naomi-Jon. I've watched you do other pages, but this one has been so interesting and enjoyable.
Thank you. There's a piece of tape there. Right, now that we've got our sequins lined up where we want them to go. Pardon?
Dad's home.
No, he finishes at 8. I mean at 9.
I thought I just heard something up the driveway.
I think that might be Des.
Oh.
Our next door neighbour's currently on holidays. Normally we don't see him unless it's the weekends because he's
Truck driver.
He's a subby truck driver. Or a subcontractor.
Yes, subcontractor. Subbing means
Substitution, sorry.
casual.
Yeah, no. He's a subcontractor. He owns his own contracting business with truck drivers. So normally we don't see him often. But because he's on holidays, I've seen him every day. Okay. I don't really like how hard the Couture Creations bottle is. It's very hard to control how much you actually let out. I might write them a review. Alright, and then what are we thinking? I am going to use the rest of this glue though, because I don't want it to be wasted. So I am just going to come in and paint some accents along my bunnies. And this will make them a little bit more glossy than the other things. There we go. By using my finger, it also means it will look like it's a fur pattern. So 2 things done. Oh, thank you guys. Yeah, so this is it, nice and finished. It's our double, so do a bit of a fold one page up to show you. There. Can never really tell if I'm getting this in shot until I see it on the camera view. There we go. And there's the other one. So there you go. That there is our double page tonight. It does have a bit more mixed media flair to it with the watercolor, but you don't have to add that in. It's more important about getting it to the way you want it. For example, with these mats, you can change to whatever size you want. And really get them to where you want to be, because as you saw, we just cut it out and moved them up and down. So it's not actually a generic photo size anymore, but it fits the photo that Noah chose, which is really good. And that is important, that if you have like a photo that has lots of background in it, it's not going to have a generic photo mat on it. So using that to your advantage and doing something a bit, I guess, different, but also something that accents your photo a bit more, like these flowers or the bunny, for example. By also adding the watercolor, it means that people won't notice how crooked my squares are either, because they are like more than a tinsy bit crooked. But anyway, so thank you all for coming, and have a wonderful day tomorrow and evening tonight. I believe we are back at, well, actually, I don't believe, I know that we are back at 6:30 p.m. Queensland time tomorrow for my mixed media class, doing vellum in mixed media. Yes, we've had a request. We're doing vellum and seeing how we can use it without it becoming like a little globbly mess with paint. But thank you all for coming, and have a great evening. Bye.